The Flipside Story of Omar Baliw, the Filipino rapper who redefined authenticity. In a music industry saturated with flashy personas and formulaic hits, there's one artist who has stood out, not by chasing trends or celebrity, but by staying true to his roots and telling his own story. That artist is Omar Baliw, a name that's slowly becoming synonymous with authenticity in Filipino rap. Baliw, which translates to crazy in Filipino, may seem like an odd choice for an artist's moniker. But if you peel back the layers, you'll see that it's the perfect embodiment of Omar's philosophy, embracing the chaotic, messy, and often painful parts of life to create something real. From the streets to the mic, a journey of resilience. Born in the heart of Manila, Omar grew up in a world where survival was a daily struggle. But unlike many, he didn't let his environment define him in a negative light. Instead, he turned it into his muse. The streets weren't just a backdrop to his story, they were the very fabric that shaped his music. With a notebook in one hand and a heart full of experiences, Omar started writing, not just to escape, but to understand his place in a world that didn't always show him kindness. He wasn't writing about flashy cars or expensive clothes. He was writing about real life, about hardships, love, loss, and hope. What makes Omar's journey even more inspiring is that he didn't have the privilege of a fancy studio or connections in the industry. He started like many of us, small. Whether it was recording on low-budget equipment or rapping in a small local venue, he built his career from the ground up, one lyric at a time. The heart of a storyteller. Omar Baliw's music is a reflection of his experiences, but it's also a mirror to the struggles faced by countless Filipinos. From his early tracks to his more recent releases, each song paints a picture of a life that's both harsh and beautiful. His lyrics don't just tell stories, they invite the listener into his world, making them feel the weight of each word. But what truly sets Omar apart is his ability to blend raw emotion with intricate lyricism. He's not just spitting bars, he's weaving tales that carry meaning, depth, and a sense of belonging. In his tracks, you'll find no room for pretense. There's no sugarcoating the realities of poverty, pain, or frustration. Yet amidst these heavy themes, Omar offers a message of strength, a message that despite the chaos, there is always hope. One of his most celebrated tracks, Baliw, became an anthem for many because of its relatability. It wasn't just about a broken heart or a struggle. It was about how these struggles shape us, how we navigate through them, and how we emerge on the other side, sometimes a little battered but still standing. The flip side, challenging the industry's expectations. In a music scene often dominated by trends and viral moments, Omar Baliw took a different approach. He didn't rely on gimmicks or superficial success to make his name. Instead, he focused on being himself, and that's what made people listen. In a world that often rewards conformity, Omar's refusal to change for the sake of popularity is what has made him a revolutionary figure. While the industry pushes artists to chase commercial success, Omar stayed focused on the message. He didn't need a flashy persona to gain respect. His authenticity became his brand, and his music became his currency. But it hasn't been easy. Like many artists who refuse to follow the rules, Omar faced resistance from the mainstream music industry. There were moments when his career could have easily been sidelined because he wasn't fitting the typical mold of a successful artist. But instead of letting the pressure get to him, Omar used it as fuel to push even harder. The industry might have expected him to conform to the standard, but Omar flipped the script. He didn't just want to be a part of the rap scene, he wanted to reshape it. He wanted to show that true success isn't about fitting in. It's about standing out, staying true to your values, and creating something that lasts. Staying true to the art form. Omar Baliw's success isn't measured by the number of awards he's won or the number of followers he has. His triumph lies in his ability to stay true to the craft. His music isn't just a product, it's an extension of his identity. It's raw, it's real, it's unapologetic, but he's also an artist who doesn't limit himself. He's constantly evolving, exploring new sounds and styles while maintaining the core values of his music. It's this willingness to experiment and push boundaries while staying grounded in his roots that has made him one of the most respected names in Filipino hip-hop today. In an era where music is often created with the intention of pleasing others, Omar Baliw makes music for one person first, himself. And because of this, his music resonates with anyone who values authenticity over trends. The future of Omar Baliw. Omar Baliw's journey is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. He's already proven that it's possible to stay true to yourself in an industry that often values everything but that. And now, he's paving the way for other artists who feel like they don't belong, for those who feel like their stories don't matter. What makes Omar's future even more exciting is his ability to evolve. He's not just a rapper, he's a storyteller. And as long as there are stories to tell, he'll keep creating. From mental health awareness to the realities of life on the streets, Omar's music will continue to touch on themes that are important and relevant, no matter where his career takes him. But beyond the music, Omar's legacy will be about more than just his songs. It will be about the message he's spreading, a message that speaks to anyone who's ever felt out of place or misunderstood. His success will be defined by how many people find solace in his music and how many others are inspired to stay true to themselves. What's your take? How has Omar Baliw's music impacted you? Do you feel his message of authenticity resonates with your own life experiences? Let's talk about it. Because in a world where it's easy to get lost in the noise, sometimes the most important thing is to find your voice, and Omar Baliw has shown us how to do just that.